Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
I was wondering if the show was ever going to start. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, you're having a great day. What is today, even Monday? I didn't even know what today was. I didn't. I couldn't even tell you. If someone would have asked me a second ago without looking at your watch, what's today? I would have been like, I don't know. I would have had to think about that for a minute. But welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you guys. I got all three mods here tonight. It's like a birthday for myself, but I heard it's Tom's birthday and I heard it's Tony's daughter's birthday. Was it daughter? Happy birthday to you guys. I'm going to have that rap album out, Tom. Don't you worry. I really do need to work on my rap, my Bryan Kohberger rap for all the pro Kohberger channels out there. Because I think there's more of them than there is of me, us. You know, on this, I don't know. I don't know what side I'm on. I just know that I'm on the side of, I believe in law enforcement. I'm on that side. So that's, I believe in what they do. I don't take it like lightly. I don't take their jobs lightly, but woo, there's a lot of creators out here that be doing the most. I almost said I did because I'm gonna blame it on you guys though. You guys got Idaho 4 back into my algorithm somehow. So I really did not like when I say I didn't watch Idaho content, like I'm telling you, other than mainstream media, and I read the documents. So before someone comes at me and says, oh my God, mainstream media, I read every single document that comes out. Went to school for criminal justice and applied science. I think I'm a smart person. I think I can read a document. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I'll usually ask. I'm not like one of those people that are too prideful to ask for anything. But they really went above and beyond. Like they were already like here, right? Like when I left like 2 years ago when I walked away and didn't even like watch another thing. But they're like There's not even, I mean, they're on a whole new level. I'm just crazy. I'm crazy about facts. And I don't know how some people can just pretend like I don't they're some of them they're so good that you want like they almost like put it in they'll put it in a way that makes you feel like shit if you don't think the way they do. Like they will belittle you as a person. And I'm like, huh, I ain't watching that again. There are some creators that just need to go outside and touch grass. Next time you see a creator, check out their skin color. It's summer. If they're still looking pasty as a ghost, like they have not walked out of their home in 3 damn days, because I ain't seen the sunshine since 3 damn days, like if you have to question it, they need to go outside and touch grass. They need to touch grass because everybody needs to, because this trial is coming up. It's fastly approaching us. We're already in the middle of June. So we're all going to be in here watching the trial anyway. I'll be streaming it by the pool. I already have an idea what's going on in my head. So it is crazy. Oh, DM, your life is going to feel so good. your brain's going to feel good. If you like I literally have only watched a few videos, like a handful, and I'm already like, what? Who? Huh? I have notes. I'm not even going to read them. But I do want to say, y'all are a bunch of savages out there. You guys be watching all of the Idaho content. I'm going to come to you for my Idaho fix. It should be the other way around. I was looking at my my analytics. I never usually look, but it'll tell me what videos you guys watch. YouTube tells on everybody. YouTube tells on y'all. So I got on there and I'm like, man, these guys are savages. Like it'll be like me, let's say like Drunk Turkey, like he's more of a person that seems to think that Bryan's probably guilty, or he's waiting for all the evidence, but like I am. But then you have people like Harsh Reality and Jules, and it was just like I was just laughing. I was just laughing. I was like, y'all are savages. I was like, my chat is y'all. I'm gonna have to start checking on y'all during the day. I thought you guys were at work or at home taking a nap until 9:15 at night. But man, y'all be out here doing the mostest. Can we keep T Swift away from the hockey games, please? If she had a hockey game, Tom, we can. Tell her to come and hang out at my house. I have a pool. I have like cornhole, tennis court. We can do all kinds of stuff. Taylor Swift. We can play pickleball. That's like the new thing. Ladybug said you won't find my name on those. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Tanya, I'm on YouTube all the time. So am I. But I think I gravitate more to it's like, I don't know. I listen to other things. I don't know. But there are some people that just need to go and take a break, And welcome in, everybody. If you guys don't mind, take a second, hit the like button. If you want to become a member, it really does help the channel grow. I'll put the chat. I'm actually going to pin it to the top. I just put it in the chat. I'm going to pin it to the top. If anyone wants to become a member, it really does help the channel. Or if you want to gift memberships, that helps the channel as well. So welcome in. Let's see what I have. Okay. So how many of you have been following? I'm going to try to get a grasp on everybody's time. So the case has been going on about 2.5 years. How long of you guys have been here, on the platform, watching Idaho 4 content since the beginning? Put a 1 in the chat if you've been here since the beginning. And then put a 2 in chat. And I think only one person can do this. I think that's probably Ashley. If you've been with me for longer than 2 years with this case. Oh, God, a lot of ones. Ashley, you could put a 2 too. Because I know you were here. You've been here. Hey, True Crime Lullabies, welcome in. Hey, Kathy. You guys have been watching. Frenchie, you've been here too, yeah. I actually saw your name in an old chat the other day when I was watching, and I was like, oh, look at that. And you know who I miss? Just gonna say this real quick. Isabel. I hope she's doing okay. I thought of her yesterday. And she pops my head here and there, and I just thought of her, and I hope she's okay, and I hope Bracken's okay. 25, look at that. Here, member 20 for 25 months. Catherine, there you are. Catherine's been here for a while too. Okay. So y'all see me at my peak. Okay. So y'all know I can wild out a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I'm just seeing. Yeah, PKC. First sane ones I found. I try to keep that energy in every case too. If I saw something wrong, like, right, I would say something. But for as much as for what I see, I don't see anything wrong. And we got to get you guys some new little arms. Oh, so you came in active, in Sebastian's case. Okay, so basically on the channel before I don't know, like the first half of my Idaho 4 is a little different than my second half of this ride. Okay. Is Willie coming on? No, he ain't. Not Willie. Willie's been on. Willie doesn't even know him like that. Like I saw some stuff today and some comment sections, and I'm like, Willie told me months and eons ago that he didn't even know him that well. He's like, people keep like harassing me about it. I'm like, you keep talking about it. So I guess he's just that olive branch there that was extended to him. He grabbed a hold of it, and now they're friends. No, they weren't friends. They're not friends. I think he said that he was like older than him or some years younger than him. There is an age difference, like where they weren't even in high school or something at the same time. I can't remember for sure. I'd have to go back and look, and I can, and I could, and I might. Thank you for being a member for 16 months, PKC. But we got a new friend. We got a new one on the chopping block today. This guy, I'm going to let you guys I'm going to let you watch it. He has a couple videos. We're going to check out his YouTube page, and I'm going to let you guys, I don't know. I'm going to put it in your hands because, we've had a creator. I showed you the proof that said Bryan Kohberger called his podcast, and it was debunked. They brought the guy on that actually called and debunked it. And then he proceeded to make another video and put the people that debunked his video because they have credentials in his new video, but didn't put anything bad about nothing about how they debunked it. It was just like T-Rev, like they were shouting his name out, like he was trying to use it as such. I can't even. I just can't. I just can't. With some. I was going to get out my calculator app because, when you come out on this platform and you have some controversy or you do something like this, you could grow pretty fast. Hey, Jen, remember for 5 months, look at that. Next month, your arm will change. Hey, dreaming of blue skies. Yeah, Como. I know and then he didn't even like correct himself. Oh my gosh. And then another girl, she was shouted out by News Nation. I don't know if she went on News Nation, but she was definitely, I don't know if she was on a phone interview but she was definitely shouted out. She stole someone else's animation, this person's whole work, and put her watermark over this girl's watermark. I just can't. Speaking of watermarks, I guess we could start with that. So the other night there was the DoorDash driver was identified. Well, there have been people, I guess, that had this information for a while. They just didn't come out with it. There are people that had this information that actually came out with it. And it's been put on the platform for about 8 months now. And I have so this new person that is a Idaho 4 creator, she is stating that she did like all this sleuthing to get to the DoorDash driver's name. Well, the way she did it, it's impossible. It's impossible. She says she's the DoorDash delivery driver's number that she got from the documents. No, she didn't. I went through every document, every single document I went through again, and I pulled the DoorDash. The only one that was there was the one for Ethan and Xana's DoorDash records. That was it. Just wanting the records. I was like, are you kidding? This person needs to come in this chat under a different name. But as soon as I saw the name, I was like, oh, geez, I remember that name. You know what I mean? So the person that came out with the video yesterday is called Translucent. You see where her like watermark is? Like over here in the corner above the play button. Normally, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess this other person put a watermark there too. I just thought it was in a weird spot myself when I first looked at the video. So that's what made me start digging, was the watermark, really. So I dug, and I dug again, and I dug a little further. And we tried to reach out to this person and let her know via comment that, hey, you took this video from this person, and she deleted the comment. Okay. So this is the original video. So let me go back to the other video actually first, because I want to show you. 2 days ago, this is when it was uploaded. Can you see where it says 2 days? 2 days ago. So then if you go over here to this gentleman's, it's their Officer Axon. That's like Axon cameras is the body cameras. It's just like a play on words, like, you know. They uploaded this 8 months ago. So I don't know if she stumbled across this video. I don't know. I'm not going to say for sure, but I'm just saying it's a little weird that her watermark goes like right over where this person's watermark is. He only has 2.5K views. I even put this on my Twitter. Actually, let's refresh the page. Maybe that'll help.
Big deep breath in and just try to.
He has 2.7K now. So, but yeah. Anyways, so that's just like, that's just something stupid. Like, but it happens. And it's just like, I mean, she got 7K views out of it. So she's, you know, I mean, I don't understand, but that's why she did it. So she took someone else's work that they went and they got and decided to keep, you know, use it as her own. That's my opinion. Do with that with what you will, but that's what it looks like to me. Now, I just don't even think that this lady needed to be put out. In my personal opinion, I've seen people on Reddit, on Facebook groups, in the comment section today, just going after this woman. I mean, stating as a fact that she is on something that we have no proof of. She was not charged. She did not have anything in that truck. We have no proof. But just because of her mannerisms, people want to say what they say. I would want to ask those people, I guess, how do you know? How do you know? Have you done it before? Have you done it? You know? So next thing. She has no felonies. See? I just feel bad for her. I mean, I personally, like, if you guys saw my hands right now, like, they shake. I get shaky. Like, I have to take medication for it. Like, I take medication that they give people with Parkinson's, pretty much. Like, they say, I'm heading that road. I'm heading down that road. So, you know, I mean, I could relate to people that have, you know, just maybe they don't seem like everybody else. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best way to explain it, I guess. I feel bad for the DoorDasher too. You can tell she's been through some traumatic crap, and she was terrified. She thought she was going to jail. I have a feeling. That's why I think she thought she was going to jail. She was like, I'm out. I'm like, I'm, you know, like she was like really upset. So I hate that it like makes me full screen. I don't know why, because you can't see you can't really see the please like and share anyway. Hey, Doodlebug, by the way. Oh, For what? Right, Tom. I think she was just trying to go to the Walmart. I mean, that night she was just going to deliver food, but I think she was like, because she said she was close to the Walmart. I always say the Walmart. I don't know why I call it the Walmart, but I do. Hey, honey Edler. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. You're actually, you might have been here, but I feel like you haven't. See, yeah, they feel shame. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like, harassment. Well, yeah, probably. Hey, lunch lady. It's just sad. I think that, so I was going to actually download the DoorDash app. I was going to make Vincent a DoorDasher. Make him a DoorDasher. I don't know. I make myself one, but I might have to do that. Yeah, like so with the whole thing. I mean, I think personally, to me, she doesn't really appear to be somebody that is on currently. She could have been. She could have been. But I'm not saying. I'm saying she looked to me like a, if anything, like a long time user of something. She may have quit it though. Do you know what I mean? Like but her body didn't. You know how like if you do like drugs for a long time, you know, your body can just, and your brain, it chemically can change, and you can sometimes have like tremors or things like that all of a sudden. And I think a lot of it was that because she didn't, I mean, like she didn't really change the whole time she was there. It wasn't like she like came down off of something after, like a couple hours of being there. She was there for a while too. She talked to a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like she went through a few different officers. And I think she was just really bad with eye contact, which I can understand that. She said something like, I can't even look at my boyfriend when we're fighting. And that to me meant like, I don't know. I felt bad for her. Like I didn't want her going back to that guy even. I was like, don't go back to him. Hey, princess. I think she was having a panic attack too. See? 0. I know people are like, she's on meth. And I'm like, maybe she was before, but I don't think she's on anything. Like, I mean, because she didn't have any like inflections. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I don't know if you guys saw that too, but like, it wasn't like if you guys saw the whole thing, like, she didn't change. Her attitude, her body language really did not change at all. She didn't want to look at any of the officers, man or woman. So, but I went back. I did some more sleuthing. Remember the other night? It was it Saturday night that Daniel came on from Drunk Turkey? So he came on, and we were talking about sorry, the front door, whether it was open or not. Remember we were talking about the front door and the slider door, and I thought, I was like, man, I've been second guessing myself ever since Saturday night. I'm like, I swear, I was like, I swear, I feel like even before the reports came out about the front door being open, I always was like, front door, I don't know. I just feel like in my head, it's an easier way to get to. I mean, when you park out back, like you have to go down this like embankment and then come back up, and it's all lit up like a damn Christmas tree back there. I just feel like that's just like, here I am, here I am. Like, here's the lights, here's my stage. But he was like, no, because he said he thought it was the second news conference, like the press conference from Moscow. He said they said something about the backslider door being open. And so today I had some free time and I was like, oh, I'm going to go check the transcript to see what, that said, so that I can like reassure my brain, because I have one of those brains that I don't know if it's the autism or the ADHD, but if I have a question, I have to get it answered. You know what I mean? Like I have to like see it for myself. I'm one of those people. I'm a visual person. Are you ready to leave? Nope. Okay. I forgot to turn on my light back here, so I'll turn it on while I'm talking. So I went back to the second press conference, and there was no I looked in the transcript. There was nothing about a door in the transcript. So I said, okay, let's go back to the first press conference. Thank goodness it was in the first press conference, and I didn't have to go through all like 16 of them, because I thought this would be bad, because I would continue. That's what I would have done. I would have continued on. So it was in the second, or for the first press conference. I'm going to show you. Let me pull it up here so that way you guys could see it, and then if he watches, he'll be able to see it too. Because my theory is still on the table, but I think I had it back where. Oh, wait, no, let me go back a little bit where this lady's talking, because she's going to ask the question. But basically, she says, hello, Chief Fry. Hello, thank you for having us. This is Amanda Raleigh with Creme 2 News. You mentioned that there's an indication that it's an isolated targeted incident, and there is an individual somewhere. Can you give us a reason as to why there's that belief there is a suspect? And then she said, and can you also give a little more information on the forced entry? There's no sign of forced entry, but did it seem like any of the entries were left unlocked by any means? So she wants to know, were there any doors open? Any doors like pushed in? Like, did it look like a break-in? Was the back door popped open like we thought maybe it was? Things like that, right? So he says, I'll add to the last part there just because it's at the front end of my mind. Like, meaning like he was going to answer the question about the door first, because her question was so long he couldn't remember what she said in the beginning. I wouldn't have been able to remember neither. So at the 10:48 mark, he says, the door was unlocked, but there was no damage to anything, and the door was still open when we got there. And that's all he says about the door. But his body, when he like says something about the door being open, he like does his, I don't know, like just read his body language with me. I don't know. His body language to me makes it seem like it was like a front door that was open. Like, you know what I mean? Like it goes like this, and that's how a front door goes. So let me know what you guys think. And then we'll get to Bryan Kohberger's friend. Because he has a lot of those. I'm sorry. It's crazy to think that a friend of his came. I'm just going to say it. I haven't heard the guy yet. I've only heard like part of one of the videos. Why now, bruh? Like, where you been? Where you been 2.5 years? It's just weird to me. So, okay, I'm going to let you guys listen to this. That way you guys can hear it too.
And can you also, it's a reason as to why there's that belief there is a suspect. And can you also give a little more information on the forced entry? There's no sign of forced entry, but was the door, did it seem like any of the entries were left unlocked by any means?
I'll answer the last part there just because it's at the front end of my mind. We're not 100% sure if the door was unlocked, but there was no damage to anything, and the door was still open when we got there.
And my first question, if you'd like me to read.
No, I think I haven't.
That's all we needed to hear. So he's saying that the door was open. He doesn't tell us which door, but we know that the New York Post and Fox News, they both reported that, and I can pull those up if anyone needs me to say, just put your hand up in the chat. I've got them like literally on my search bar right here. I keep them there all the time. But I know that from, like I said, the 2 news articles, that a neighbor said that they saw the front door open. So as of right now, I have not heard anybody say the back slider door was open. Chief Fry said the door was open. To me, that means like front door. Because if you're going to say slider, you would say the patio door. The patio door was open, or you would say when we got there, both doors were open. You would say, the porch door. I don't know, like the porch or something. Wouldn't you say that? Like, wouldn't you say like the back door? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm saying this is where I found it, baby girl. So he said he thought it was in the second press conference. It was stated in the first. Nothing in the second was stated about a slider door. I typed in everything. It was in the first press conference, and this is where it was. He was talking about just as door. So I'm telling you, I'm going to read it again to you guys so you guys know. But was the door, did it seem like any of the entries were left unlocked by any means? And he says, the door, which would be the front door, in my opinion, that would be the front door. The door was unlocked, but there was no damage to anything, and the door was still open when we got there. Now, you guys tell me, who has a back door where you live? Everybody has a back door, right? Now, if someone is coming to your house, do you tell them like to go to the back door? I don't know how I'm trying to explain this to you guys. Like, you would say if you wanted them to go to your back door, you would say, come to my back door, right? But you wouldn't say, come to my front door. Most people would know when they come to your house, go to your front door. You know what I mean? Like that's where most people go, to the front door, and they knock. But if you wanted somebody and you wanted to, make sure that you like, we're letting people know, come to the back door, you say back door, back slider. That's just, in my opinion. Pete. But that's just what I'm taking from it. I wish that there was more people that said it, but. See, I don't know. I need to see where he actually, like, someone actually says it, I guess. That would make me feel better. Because I still have yet to hear it. And I've been covering this since November 16th, 2022. And I've listened to every press conference, at least probably, well, we know at least 2 times because we played them 2 times on the channel, maybe 3. So, I've listened to them a lot. So that's why I was like, where would I, find this? So I was just trying to find it. I'm not saying that anybody's wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying what my interpretation of that is, meaning the door. Because the news conference, the news people, this was right after the murders. Nobody knew about hold on a second. Nobody really even knew about the back slider door and stuff. This was November 16th. I don't know. I'm just saying it. I'm thinking it's the front door. So I don't know. Because to me, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. We'll have to, I don't know. I have to think of the words and on how I want to explain it. But yeah, I would just think it would be the front door. No, they can't pull up to the back door. No, you pull in their driveway and that's the front door. Yeah. Oh, guess her ears were bothering her. So we got this new guy on the scene. This is the newest member of the I'm coming out to say Bryan is my friend. I knew Bryan. And look at me, I throw knives too. Yeah, he has a short video on here and he's throwing a knife. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm sorry, but that's just very insensitive. Very insensitive. Hey, Mia, what are you doing? Hold on 1 second. This dog has been getting on my nerves today. Hold on. Jeez Louise. I was going to let her out, but then I was like, she just wanted the blanket. And then she's going to complain. Are you going to lay there? This dog is like a little sister. I don't know if you guys have little siblings. I don't have them. I have an older brother. These 2 act like they are siblings. The little one acts like a baby. When the big one has something, she wants it. I'm talking about my dogs back here, by the way. No one can see them. They're like, oh my God, is that how she talks to her kids? They're dogs. But no, like they really, the little one always wants the big one stuff. Oh, and then last night she barked because we bought them. I'm sorry to like get off on topic, but the two big lamb chop toys, and Araya was destroying hers. Like we knew she would, right? Mia keeps her stuff nice. She was out there barking and crying because she was like wanted the toy. She didn't want the toy to get chewed. So as soon as I said something, she grabbed the toy and ran with it. Oh, I bet it is cold. But see, if you live there, it's not as cold. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I know that when growing up in Ohio, like it gets cold here in the winters, like really cold. And we would just be out without jackets. If it was like November, we weren't wearing a jacket. December, you're lucky if we're wearing a jacket. January, maybe. February, not so much because we're like spring's coming. If it's 40 degrees in Ohio, the guys especially are wearing shorts and flip-flops or whatever. The men don't care. They're like, heck yeah. So when I first looked this guy up, it was just this evening, so it wasn't that long ago. I took a look at his subscriber count just because the fact that I've seen people come on this platform and advocate for this case, Justin Pappleworth Rodriguez, whatever your name is. And I've seen how they're, and Truth and Transparency is the one that brought him out and gave him a platform. And I saw how his numbers went from like 0 to like 3,000 in like just a few days because he was like just spewing the worst bull crap out there that you could think of. Now, I used to have his stuff saved and I cannot find it to save my life. I couldn't find it today, but I will try to find it because I had his Facebook saved and his YouTube. And I guess unless he like, even if he wiped it, it should still be there. It just should just like, not take me to a page. So I have to just look a little better. My eyes aren't the greatest. So this is William. Oh, what Happy Hounds say? You're in Chicago? You wear jackets all the time. I bet you do, though. Professional dog trainer. Oh, my gosh. And I've studied canine behavior for 30 years. I'm telling you, dogs are the most amazingly beautiful, complex, sensitive, and emotional animals we are blessed to live with. Oh, you don't even know Happy Hounds. I wake my girls up every day. I'm like, did you sleep good? I mean, they're like spoiled rotten. I love them more than anything. I do have a question since you might know the answer. And if I hope this is the answer because it makes me feel good. Do dogs follow you to the bathroom? You know how dogs follow you to the bathroom and they watch you go to the bathroom? Is that because they're protecting you? Like they're protecting part of their herd? Because I heard that. I heard that they're protecting you like from any dangers. So let me know. And if they don't do that way, I would hope they do. So I'm going to refresh the page. So when I came over here, his subscriber count was 555. I'm assuming I didn't go look, and I could. I will. I'm assuming that Harsh Reality did a video on this guy. I know Jules did. So that's going to push his name out. Actually, I know he did because he liked something over here. So we'll actually just go to that. So this is William 127. Apparently, I mean, he's wearing the same hat and t-shirt as he's wearing in these posts 2 weeks apart. Dude, bruh. You've only made 2 videos. You don't remember what you wore in your last video? You're wearing it again? I mean, I'm not saying I'm saying something. I'm saying something. Like, okay. That's a red flag for me. Everything's a red flag. I need to get my little red flags out of this closet. I keep forgetting. Oh, so he has 738 subscribers now. And he was at, I wrote this down because I was like wanting to know. He was at 555 subs. And then at 910, I refreshed and he was at 697. Now he's at 738. So, I mean, he's gaining like, I can't do math to save my soul. So don't you mind me. I'm just going to come over here and get my calculator. How many does he have now? 183. You know? I mean, shoot, that's a pretty big jump. Thanks, David. Hope you're talking about me. So we're gonna listen to these together. See how I didn't really get to listen to these. This one was on Twitter. That's where I got this from. This whole thing came from was how I found William. He is on Twitter trending right now. Not trending, but a couple of people have posted about him. And I was like, what is this? And so I had to know. So we're going to start with, when did he start his channel? Because, just curious. Oh, he's had it for a little while. So he's had it since February 1st, 2018, right? He's made 3 videos. He has almost 2,200 views. And he's 2018. So he's had this channel for forever and a day, but he just now decides to post about Bryan Kohberger and knowing him. That's what I've gathered so far. That's all I know about all I know about these videos. So we're gonna watch them. He does have this lovely short too. So let's start off with that, shall we? This is Bryan's friend. Actually, let's start off with the post, because I love how he says thanks to everybody that hearts his stuff. Because I guess he commented on. I don't know what this means. I don't know what these mean. But look at the first one. Harsh showed my comment some love and hearts. I don't know who this is. Don't ask me. Don't ask me again. I don't know any of these people. Okay. There you. I'll put his channel link in a minute. So he makes knives. This is Hackman and White professional grade throwing knives. We make some of the most durable available. And look at his shirt. Look at this. Would you looky there? Mm-hmm. Wow. I am not a fan of Harsh. I'm not either. He is the worst one of the worst of the worst about disinformation. It's not misinformation just because he says, oh, I could sometimes get it wrong. He's putting it out intentionally. And I have a video to show you for that too. A video he deleted that I just happened to review last year. So yeah, this is this guy. Let's go back so we can check out his videos. This is his first video. He posted this 2 weeks ago from his bedroom. Okay. Now I'm just going to say this. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Right? Okay. I'm just saying, why are you in your bedroom recording this? You a whole ass man. Why aren't you in the living room or the kitchen or an office? I don't know. Let's see what he has to say. And I will pause it because we're going to pause it here and there for to break this down. Maybe we need the closed captionings. I'm not sure.
We're here to talk about Idaho 4. I'm here in Poconos, Pennsylvania, where I live.
Hold on. Let's see if I can. Hopefully it's loud enough for you guys. So I'm here in Pocono, Pennsylvania, where I live. Okay.
Everything I say on here is my opinion. It has nothing to do with any other content creators' opinions. I don't know. Their opinions are their own. I have to say that just so I don't get in trouble. But there's a lot of gaslighters and a lot of killer channels out there that are making things up. And they don't even know the guy personally. That they're blaming all this on. Now,
I didn't know Ted Bundy personally. Didn't know Casey Anthony personally. Jodi Ayers. Didn't know her personally. Leilani Simon. Didn't know her personally. Letitia Stout, didn't know her personally. We can go on and on
I
and on.
do. And if you guys, if anyone out there, if you
So I do, he says. So he knows Bryan Kohberger personally. And if you guys, if everyone out there,
people knew this guy personally, Mr. Kohberger, Bryan, they would know there's no fucking way in hell that he did this. He's not physically or mentally capable of doing anything like this. That is total fucking bullshit.
wonder what Bryan would say to this. I'm just curious. So physically and mentally, he couldn't do this. But he can get off heroin. He can lose 100 pounds. He can go to the boxing gym.
The kid doesn't have a violent bone in his body. He's very non-confrontational. Me, I'm confrontational. You know, I'm an Aries, born April 14th. And it's obvious. But these guys out here like Gray Hughes, Tony Bruschi, fucking Drunk Parrot or whatever the fuck his name is. The one victim's father, I'm not going to say his name, but we all know.
The one victim's father. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, seriously, are you kidding me? Go out back and throw some more knives in your mama's backyard. You've got your trophies over here to your right from literally the 90s. Who gets trophies like this anymore? And as a grown man, who puts them in their bedroom? I'm sorry. I'm going to calm down. I might not calm down because this guy's like,
I know who I'm talking about.
He's coming in 2.5 years late, bro. You are so late. You're so late. You're so late.
You know, these fucking morons are just pushing this fucking narrative. And I think a victim's father is almost being paid by the university to do this. I also think it's pretty funny how ever since the whole thing came out about the leak and Judge Hippler not being happy about it, he lawyered up right away. And we haven't.
He didn't lawyer up right away, you nitwit. He's had Attorney Gray since day 1A1. What? And that's who he's talking about. Attorney Shannon Gray. He's saying the Gonzalez's just hired him because the university is paying Mr. Steve Gonzalez to keep quiet. Is that what he's saying about his own daughter's murder? Are you kidding? Oh no, we're already up there. We're already too high, Jenna. He's talking about Steve Gonzalez right now. He wants his 15 minutes and he's going to get it. Man, oh man, you got me fired up today, bro. I'm in a fired up mood. I knew I would be if I did this live and I listened to this video all the way through.
I heard any more bullshit from him since. He hasn't been out there on channels spouting his fucking bullshit. So I find that a little odd. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. And he went around and said this stuff like if Bryan is it does get off. How did he word it? He's going to be dealt with.
He's never said that.
Like,
I've never heard him say that. I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, right, you short little fat fucker. You ain't dealing with nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. Especially with me here. You ain't going to do nothing.
Like, why are you so mad, bro? You're 2 minutes and 38 seconds into your YouTube career, right? I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking. And you're already so mad. Like, when he sat down, he was mad. You knew who was fawning over him? Jules. I saw that video. Oh, that was torture. And I never thought that I'd see her smile. But he sure made her smile.
There are channels out there that do have an open mind and try to bring factual information out. And they actually go through and they read the court documents and they go down through and they watch the hearings that were publicized.
What do you think I'm doing over here?
And they kind of relay that out rather than just speculating or pushing a narrative like Dateline or Megyn Kelly, Skeletor. I made this little chart. Because if you notice, most of the dudes that are guilders, they all have kind of one thing in common, or two things really. They're short and they're fat. It's almost like they're upset and they want to put someone in a firing squad because they're mad about it. Well, you're probably saying, William, why are you body shaming? I'm not really. I'm just telling the truth. I'm spitting facts here. I'm over here in factual information. If you can see this, and if I missed any channels, I do apologize, because there are some really good ones.
Does that say
out there,
fiction?
people that
Does that say fiction or factual? We've got Harsh. I don't know what the second name
I
is.
think are
Pav? I don't know. Jules, Bubbly, Truth and Transparency, Monster Metal Mayhem, Nico something, and A Convict's Thoughts. Those are the factual channels that he's telling you guys. I don't know. I'm just letting you know.
with the content. And over here in the fat and unimportant section.
So then he has a fat and unimportant section. Instead of just saying like non-factual, that would have sufficed. Okay, fat and unimportant. I mean, fat and unimportant. Okay.
Usual suspects over here. Same guys.
Usual suspects. I'm not in the list. I guess I'm under the etc. It's Tony Bruschi. He's the one that does that podcast that he's been doing. He's been doing the Idaho 4 podcast since Idaho 4 first started. And he's been putting out 4 or 5 podcasts on that case ever since it started. I personally don't play them. I think I've played a couple of his, but I personally just don't play them because there's a lot of commercials and he sounds AI. It sounds AI to me. I listened to his last video and I will say I was like, I was in the shower and I was listening to it and it sounded like he was reading from an AI script. It was bad in my opinion. But Gray Hughes, and I like how everyone's calling him Drunk Turkey, Drunk Parrot. I think that's supposed to hurt someone's feelings. Reporter Room, Dateline, Crime TV. I don't know what that is. Megan Kelly, Not Fat. Something. Howard Bloom. What does this say beside his name? Does this say pedophile? Okay, I can't read that because I ain't got my eye is not in But can someone actually read that? I'm about to get my cell phone and like blow this thing up. Because what? Now, there's people actually like taking this guy seriously on Twitter, or I wouldn't even bring this up. I'm like, really? We gotta talk about this because apparently, I don't remember his name. That's how important he was to me. Oh, what's his name? I don't want to exit out of the video. 350, 353. Oh yeah, William 127. Let's see if he pops up. He probably won't. Oh, he did. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. That's somebody that just posted a video. Okay, now I can see it better. Oh, okay. What does it say? You guys tell me. I wonder if I can get that to zoom in. Because it's like supposed to zoom in on my face. I concentrate more on my face. So it's hard for it to like zoom in on it. But I am going to be saying that I am 99.9999% sure that's what that says. Okay, Cyborg Mama said the same thing. Okay. Wow. And then it says not fat scat. I don't know what it says above, like for Megan Kelly, but okay. Let's see what else you got.
I'm over here in factual information. If you can see this, and if I missed any channels, I do apologize, because there are some really good ones out there and people that I think are doing a good job with their
Are you-
content.
Are you pranking us?
Over here in the fat and unimportant section, we got the usual suspects over here. Same guys. These fuckers putting out content. Some of these channels, like Tony here, Tony's fat ass puts out a fucking new video like every 4 hours.
That's not
He
new.
also puts them out on the Karen Reed thing, saying she's guilty nonstop. Like he kind of switches, alternates in between Karen Reed and Bryan Kohberger. That guy is a fucking moron, and I don't know, he probably has a couple followers. But people who embed in this and believe the guilters, they embed in the first information they hear. And it's usually people that don't have as much common sense as some of us. And it's very difficult to convince them of the truth, even if actual factual evidence, you just really can't convince them because their mind is made up like that. It's like a cognitive bias is what it is.
Why does this guy look like he has a manifesto underneath his mattress?
Take the facts from someone that actually knows. And I was also a U.S. Marine for 4 years
I don't care.
when I was in Afghanistan.
Oh, that's good. Thank
And
you
I
for
did
serving
go
our country.
On my tour in combat in 2005 there. I know a few things about K-bars and bayonets. And
2005. Hold up. 2005? How much older than Bryan Kohberger are you, bro? Bro, you're hold on. We ain't even gonna go there. This guy is my age. Why is he hanging out with somebody that's like 12 years younger than him or whatever? This is weird to me. I'm just saying. That's 2005, let's say. That was his first tour or whatever. He would have been like, what, 18, 19? He would have to be 18 at least. Bryan was still freaking over there on the Tapatalk account. Like he's over there saying, I got visual snow and I'm like depressed with life. And this guy, what? No. Hold on. I'm going to look those Tapatalk accounts up.
I know that.
But he did say that, right?
When I was in Afghanistan, and I did on my tour in combat in 2005 there, I know a few things about K-bars and bayonets, and I know that I wouldn't be able to go into a place and life for adults like that and not have my DNA everywhere. And
you know that combat, like war and stuff, is a lot different than going into a house full of college students and murdering them, right? And being prepared and not caring if you leave DNA behind, or do care if you leave DNA behind.
not suffer a black eye or like gouges from them scratching, because they fought for their life. They just didn't lay there and say, "Oh, kill me." I'm just going to lay here and let you do it. Plus, with their DNA all over me, my car, my fucking apartment, it's impossible for that to happen. But like I said in the beginning, it's impossible that Bryan Kohberger did this. The kid isn't no.
He brings no facts to the table. Have you noticed that? I would know is what he says. I would know. I was a Marine for 4 years. Like, I'm sorry. Thank you for serving our country. But I mean, that doesn't make you an expert in anything like that. It just doesn't.
Killer. Plain and simple.
I mean, he could have went over there and served them 4 years and not been in any combat. I'm just saying. He probably was, but
fuck up.
He probably was,
what's
though.
going on here. Stop following the fucking guilders. All they're doing is rotting your brain. Like me or hate me, I never said truth was going to be simple. But I'm just telling you what I know.
What's on his wall up here? Like by his curtains. I mean, like seriously. This looks like someone's mother's home.
Whether through experience or from actually knowing people personally. And it's about time someone came out and said this.
Oh, what was that at the end? Dang, I love to be snooping on stuff. let's just go right here. Where did he have his tripod hooked onto? If I could pause it. What was that? Like plaques? Oh, well, I can't see it. Dagnabbit. I gotta go back. Okay. So we have one more video. You know, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for listening in. Thanks for listening to this. So he has 3 videos total. He's had this account since 2018, and he's only put out 3 videos apparently. Is that what it is? Carnival prize pictures on his wall? Jog, I've seen it all. That is his mother's house. Betsy Ross, that's his mama's home. I believe he's from Pennsylvania. I believe that's his mama's home from Pennsylvania. I totally do. That looks like a mama's home from Pennsylvania. I'm not kidding you. I'm from, my mom's from Pennsylvania, and they be decorating their house differently. You know what I mean? They have like that old country stuff. Like that old, nothing like broke, right? Our parents, the stuff that our parents bought, like they didn't buy like junk. So like they never bought again. You know what I mean? So their houses, I feel like now are like starting to be a little outdated in a way, but they keep pushing forward because, you know, I mean, it still looks good. It still works. It's still functional. Now we've got him again. Look at his trophy. Look at this. What are they? Are you the best bowler? You don't get trophies like this in the military. Surely not. So what, whose are these, and what, did you get these at a yard sale? Oh, and oh my, and you clean up that power bank on the floor, sir. Giving me anxiety over here. House is so 80s. Oh yeah, I think we actually saw like inside of it, like there was pictures before they bought it, but you know what I mean, like they can't really like judge those pictures now, but yeah. Oh no. I'm like over here looking at this, like, I mean, he's got a lot going on over there. So I wonder what his shirt means. Oh, I meant to tell you guys, actually his the shirt that he was wearing is a knife shirt, I believe. Caliber Tactical. And I mean, maybe you need a friend like him. You know, he looks like he'd, you know, just be cool with whatever. Except for if you think, and you don't even have to say Bryan's guilty, right? You don't even have to say that. Just if you read those documents factually, you will see it. Like the people that are saying that Bryan's innocent or whatever, ask him, why hasn't he produced an alibi then, right? Because he says he has one. And better than looking at the stars on 28, you know, degree day or night and, you know, overcast. Like, I don't know. Well, Ashley, you can have one. I'll get you one, Ash. We'll take it from him. It's just weird that he has that video short. He just posted that. I meant to tell you guys that too. He posted that on like June the 12th or whatever. If you guys remind me, I'll go back and I'll show you where it says the date on it. I meant to show you that. So he just posted this video, like the one with him throwing the knives. He didn't think at all, being a grown ass man, right? I'm sorry, but I'm being a grown man, that would be insensitive, whether Bryan Kohberger was as innocent can be, or as guilty can be. It doesn't matter, right? Like either way, you should think like, wow, 4 people lost their lives to somebody by a knife attack. And I probably shouldn't be putting video shorts up, just one of me throwing a knife and hitting like the center of this thing. Like, and I know Bryan, and I live in the Poconos, and so did he. Okay. Let's see what this one's got to say. Does he put any descriptions or anything? No, he doesn't. He doesn't like to do that. All right, William, what do you got for us, Bill? I'm calling him Bill. I like that name better. Bill. He looks like a Bill. My grandpa's name was Bill, though. I shouldn't say that.
Good afternoon.
He was excited.
Good afternoon.
Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that cross
Let's
leg.
talk more about Idaho 4 and Bryan. Because there's a lot of people out there that talk that don't even know Bryan personally. And I kind of feel like if you don't know him personally, then you really shouldn't be making all these opinions and assumptions about this guy.
Then tell us something personal about Bryan, William, Bill. When'd you meet him? Was it in school? When you were a senior and he was in kindergarten? I mean, really, when did you guys meet? Where'd you meet? Who did he date in high school? Who was his crush? What's his favorite color? Anything.
If you never met him, that makes no sense.
Hold up a picture of you guys together. If you guys are friends, right? Hold up a picture of them with you. Or just a picture that you have that's not been on the internet before. Of just Bryan, if you don't have a picture of y'all together, right?
Sense to me, you know, people like Tony Bruschi, the fucking drunk parrot guy.
Okay, we heard about this in your last video.
Ray Hughes.
We heard about that.
Talk about three fucking fat douchebags, you know, that just,
What?
yeah, I don't know if they're mad at the world. They want to kill someone. They want to put this guy in front of the firing squad who they never met before in their life.
Bro, you came out with 2 videos just yelling. What's his shirt say?
They want to fucking kill this guy. Why? Because they're pissed because they can't get fucking laid? Or because they look the way they do? Fucking fat and out of shape? That's their own fucking fault. Bryan is fucking harmless. I mean, anyone that fucking would ever meet him, and, you know, if it...
Have you met him? Have you, Bill? Have you really met Bryan? I hope you're listening, Bill. I hope you're cruising the YouTube streets tonight and you stumble across my channel.
And they would try to be told that he did his fucking crime, they would just bust out laughing. That fucking...
No. What did he just say? People that would know him would... No. People that know him have come out here and talked about him. He beat up his buddy in high school after, like, he got skinny because he wanted to bully someone else because he was bullied his whole life. The Arnez guy. Then the Casey Arnez, his sister, drove Bryan Kohberger. They were supposed to go pick something up. She didn't know it was heroin for him at the time. So no, there's a lot of people that have come forward that have said some things about Bryan, the guy that he runs with. So I'm going to take this back a couple seconds because I want to hear exactly what he said, but I think this guy's on something.
And, you know, and they would try to be told that he did his fucking crime.
Okay, I got to go back a little bit more.
Harmless. I mean, anyone that fucking would ever meet him, and, you know, and they would try to be told that he did his fucking crime, they would just bust out laughing. That fucking kid, he doesn't have a mean bone in his body.
If I met Bryan Kohberger, I would ask him why his alibi sucks. If I met Bryan Kohberger, I would ask him where he was November 13th, 2022, between the hours of 12 and 5 a.m. And don't tell me you're cruising some back freaking country road without your cell phone on. There are a lot of things I would ask Bryan Kohberger, right? I wouldn't be like, oh no, he is so harmless. Who was it? Wasn't BTK a cop? BTK was like a preacher. Wasn't he the preacher too? Wasn't he like a preacher and a cop? Or he had a little badge? Women thought Ted Bundy was charismatic too. And look what happened to him. Electric chair.
He's not like me. I'm fucking mean.
You said that twice. I see you're single. Okay.
Then this whole thing out with the DoorDash driver now saying that she saw, you know, reports coming out that she saw Bryan there. You know, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw the body cam footage of that night of that DoorDash driver, she was like a mess. She acted like she was high on meth. She was, as high as she was, is whenever you're at the stages of like paranoia and imagining things. And it's also
I saw that lady do her field sobriety test. And when she was put under the field sobriety test, I know it's for alcohol, but it's for everything. She could put her head back, count to 30 seconds, and look straight at that cop when she needed to. She just did not have good contact. She did have her appearance wasn't that great. She was probably going to the Walmart. When you're going to the Walmart, you know, pajamas is always, you always have to be wearing your pajamas or they don't let you in the door, right? So she probably was looking a little bit, maybe more like crappy that day, right? Than like, you know, if she was like dressed up, right? And ready to go. And these people were just taking that and just, you know.
also proven fact that law enforcement, they'll take people that are in trouble. I mean, they'll go right to the jail. And they'll cut deals with people to just make up shit to testify for them.
We saw the whole body cam. It was never turned off.
To get out of jail or to get out of trouble. They do shit like that all the fucking time. Look at the Zach and Dylan
They would have had her do that the first time they arrested her then. Not the second time.
Adams case over that Holly Bobo girl down there in Tennessee.
Learn the
What
case.
those TBI agents did. You know, they went and they got a guy who was in jail and got him to lie. That's all coming out now. They're getting a new trial. Those boys you need to let them the fuck out.
No.
Those TBI agents ought to do 10
You need to learn a case before you talk about it.
years in fucking prison and see how it feels. But we can't let this shit keep happening, you know, to people. And it happens around the country all the time. These fucking counties, judges, prosecutors, law enforcement, a lot of times these prosecutors and judges, and if you have a paid public, or not a paid, but a public defender, they already know what's going to happen to you before you even go there. They've already talked about it. You know, it's a fucked up mess. Our whole justice system is. But
I'm going to say it. You're the type that would wear your uniform to court just to say, I was in the military. Please let me off.
be damned if I'm going to stand by and let fucking Bill Thompson's fat ass, along with that fucking
Bill Thompson's small.
fat cow Ashley Jennings, you know, railroad fucking a friend of mine, a kid that I've known forever, who's
But you cannot tell us one thing about, you have not said one personal thing about this guy. I'm sorry. He is a joker. You, sir, I literally would meet you halfway to tell you this to your face. You are a whole damn joke. I haven't seen anything like this entertaining since
fucking
BJ.
like the most harmless kid. I'll be damned if I'm going to let them railroad him into taking a fall for this shit. That's not going to happen. Not on my fucking watch. I stand up for my friends. I believe friendship is one of the most important.
Where you been, bro? I take up for my friends. Where have you been? You made your first video 2 weeks ago. Did you just hear about this case when you were getting your hair done at the salon or something? Because literally, we haven't heard about you. We don't know about you. Bill, you've never even been on the radar. This guy's like pretty entertaining though. I mean, he's making me like kind of get mad, but like laugh at the same time.
Important things to me. Like I'm an Aries.
What? Let me get back a little bit.
You know, I speak all for
Stop
this
saying
shit.
you're an
That's
Aries.
not going to happen. Not on my fucking watch. I stand up for my friends. I believe friendship is one of the most important things to me. Like I'm an Aries. You know, I was born April 14th. I'm all about friendship, passion, love. That's like what drives me in life. But I stand up for my friends, and Bryan's not around right now to stand up for himself to these fucking guilders like Tony Bursky or Drunk Fucking Parrot or Down Syndrome Talk Show, whatever you call him. So I'll fucking do it for him.
What did he just say? Who was he talking about?
Down Syndrome Talk Show. I stand up for my friends, and Bryan's not around right now to stand up for himself to these fucking guilders like Tony Bursky or Drunk Fucking Parrot or Down Syndrome Talk Show, whatever you call them.
Down Syndrome Talk Show? He is, wow. I mean, I haven't seen anybody like this vulgar. I thought I watched some vulgar shit today, but I guess I didn't. Who is he talking about? Like, is that who he's talking about? Oh yeah, he's been calling him, yeah, drunk parrot and all this stuff. Yeah. Like, it's just like, dude, look at your TV. Let's talk about your TV. What is that? Is that an iPad on your wall? I mean, you can hate on me all you want, y'all, but like, how are we seeing with that?
So I'll fucking do it for him. You know, I have no issue with that. And if anyone would have,
He can take up for himself, right? He's a big boy. He's a grown man. He's a grown man. When you guys were 28 years old, were you hanging out with 38-year-olds and they were your friends? If we put it at 18 years even, that would put him at, it's been 20 years since he's been in the military. So that would put him at 38. Aries, birthday in April, we said. Even 8 years older than me, I wouldn't be hanging out with you. I wouldn't. We wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. The only person that I hang out with that's 8 years older than me is my sister-in-law and my brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, and this guy, I'm sorry. Okay. If Bryan Kohberger, well, let's just pretend. We're going to give him this. Let's say that Bryan's autistic, right? Let's say that he is. Coming from somebody that is autistic myself, I would never be around this person. This guy has given me anxiety from hell, right? This guy is the guy that I swear you end up in the jail cell with right here. Because he said some stuff that was like off the wall. You know what I mean?
have a problem with it.
They could go for a drive, yeah. They could. But he wouldn't have turned his phone off at 98% battery. Wouldn't have powered that thing down. I mean, you know, that's my opinion.
526 first.
Especially when you just moved to the area not too long ago and then you take a weird, crazy route back home from Moscow. Like you go straight across, like you know where you're going. And then you're like, oh, let's take a country route, right? Take this country route, but then you turn your phone back on. It's just weird.
Furnace Road, Millhall.
In this guy's eyes, I question what he's on, actually. I'm just allegedly speculating here. But he can say it about the DoorDash driver. I'm going to say it about him.
PA 17751. It's not that hard to find. I don't call 526
What?
Drunk Fucking Parrot or Down Syndrome Talk
You
Show.
have his
whatever you
phone
call
number?
it. So I'll fucking do it for him.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's important things to me. Like I'm an Aries. You know, I was born April 14th. I'm all about friendship, passion, love. That's like what drives me in life. But I stand up for my friends.
I'm a Libra. I'm all about balancing y'all, the rest of y'all out. And you all need to get your crap together.
And Bryan's not around right now to stand up for himself to these fucking guilders like Tony Bursky or Drunk Fucking Parrot or Down Syndrome Talk Show, whatever you call them. So I'll fucking do it for him. You know, I have no issue with that. And if anyone would have a problem with it, 526 Furnace Road, Mill Hall, PA, 17751. It's not that hard to find. I don't call the fucking cops.
Well, I'm not coming to your house because, like, that's a drive. But what's your phone number?
I know, bitch.
Oh, he done gave his mama's address out to the internet. You know? He done gave his mama's address to the internet.
So, that's the end.
That's the end. Okay, hold on. This just... Idaho foreign facts about Bryan. What was the facts about Bryan? Like, should we make like a community comment and be like, "Duh, fudge"? Did you just say? That's Mom's and Furniture, right, Ashley? You know that is. You know that's Mama's house. I'm not trying to be mean. If my mama was alive, I'd live with her too. I would move in right now. She would never have got rid of me. Never. I'd be like, here forever. But you know that is Mom, you know? And as a PA native, you know that's a PA bedroom too. Because you could tell by the furniture. My whole family's from PA. I swear they're just Pennsylvania and New Jersey people. They're a different breed, and they are. I'm the same way. You know, they're a little stubborn at times. My grandmother mostly, but no. But they are very loyal. Now, do I think that this guy knows Bryan Kohberger? Absolutely, toodalutely not. Not even a little bit. I don't even think that he passed him at a party. I don't even think he passed him on the road. I'm gonna go that far. Like in a car. He gave us nothing. But I don't know who decided to put this guy out here. Like, I don't know what creator or what put this dude up to this, because all he talks about is watch these channels. These channels good. These channels fact. Fact? You can't even say like they're just like not putting out facts, or you didn't even say that. You said they're fact. Like, what kind of diss is that? Like, he needs to listen to Bryan's diss or his rap album or his little rap song. And where's Catherine when you need her to come in here and say, "Hell yeah, we're different"? Because I know she's from New Jersey. He doxed himself on his second live or second video. Yeah. My address, he said, was 11117. I don't think he knows anything about Bryan. And I would give it to him if I thought a little bit. This guy absolutely don't even know himself, let alone Bryan. I mean, man. Okay, Dion, where did you see that? Was the slider and it was not locked? Because Chief Fry never said that. So we're trying to figure out where it's at. Where it was, I've never seen it in front of my face, is what I'm saying. I've been looking for it for years. Yeah, look at that small ass TV. What we gonna watch on that? Labubu's? Oh, I mean, if he had some little, whatever, is that what they're called? Labubu's in there? I'd be laughing. I'm on one tonight. I knew this was going to be feisty, fiery. Do we have time to go through it? Maybe we'll do that on the second live because we are going to go through. You guys put a 1 in the chat. If you guys remember, WSU Kim or WSU Mom Kim, maybe it is what she goes under. She still goes. Ladybug, he did. I was just watching I actually watched 2 of the press conferences. He gave good updates for what he could. And they were given updates like every 3 days. They were given like press conferences like at least every few days because we were streaming them. Did she finally admit it? Well, we're gonna go through her little thing because her little did you see the email? Okay, so everyone knows. Okay, what an embarrassment. What was my next question? Do you guys remember that she sent an email to T-Rev? Because she put some nasty, vile stuff up in that crap. And I come across it the other day and I was like, oh my goodness, let me read this again. So she came out on Drunk Turkey Show and then she admitted she lied on Drunk Turkey Show. Well, ain't that a full circle moment? That's a full circle moment right there. I have to watch it. Is there a video title? Is it like WSU Mom Kim? Oh, she wrote a nasty email. I mean, nasty. Nasty. Talking about these kids being pregnant. I mean, I reread it today and I was angry the second time. Actually, it's probably like the 8th time I've read it. I was even angry today. Me, I'm bullheaded. I know that for sure. Yeah, she did. She was originally with like Truth and Transparency, but right when she was with her, she was pretty much with Drunk Turkey because they were like channel growing together is I guess what you call it. Where did I read the email? Right, Kathy? Yeah, that's true. Right, Harlow. That's why I was like reading. I'm like, does he mean fictional instead of factual? I don't know what he was saying. I mean, he was correct. Man, I haven't seen Kim like in a while. Actually, it's been a while. Like I usually will see her. Like I used to see her. Well, it's been a while since I've really been in anyone's chats that she would probably go in, but like I would see her in chats and stuff. Full circle moment, yeah. Look at that. Should have taken a picture together. They should have got one of those like those ones that are like really cute with like they take a picture like when they're older, you know, like the kids, and they take a picture like they did when they were little, and then like it's like there's a trending song that comes like in the background. I love those videos. I'm a sucker for those. I will cry every time I see one. I think they're the cutest. But they should have done that. Serious. I'm laughing at you. Daniel cornered her to admit that she didn't know anything and could have gotten the information wrong. Oh, yeah. She sure did. But she sure grew a lot of people's channels. Not over here, though, because I didn't let that woman near my platform. Oh my gosh. I would have, As soon as she started talking, I was like, this lady is lying. I don't know why people don't hear the same things that I hear. Like literally someone can open their mouth. I can have my eyes closed and just listen to them and be like, you are lying or you are telling the truth. Like, I don't know. Like I actually yesterday, I don't know what the guy's name was. I wish I knew. Something Snow. This guy's in prison. He's in prison for like life. He's been in there for like years and years and years and years and years since like the early 90s. I just caught like a little bit of it. And I looked up at him. I think Jon Snow is his name, maybe. And I was like, that guy looks innocent. And then I started listening to the story and it was like they were actually trying to get him off. But he was so big compared to the little reporter. I was like, he might have been like intimidated, But yeah. No, it was emailed to T-Rev. So I think I'm gonna read it tomorrow on the live. Actually, we could probably read it tonight. It's going to give you guys nightmares. Like, oh man. Maybe I'll just read it off. Thanks. I'll be Layla. This is what we used to talk about a lot when it was Idaho 4. It was like me debunking stuff. I feel like half of the time it was like me debunking things, and then half the time was me, like, we're reading documents and stuff or whatever, we needed to do. I think I stopped doing it because it was like it was getting stressful, like with everybody just like putting so much stuff out. It was really when like the Linda Lane footage dropped and everybody was watching like 12 to 1 and 1 to 2, 5 to 6 a.m., 7 to 8 a.m. Like there was like times like, like times that wouldn't even like be relevant. And like, they were just like, they were just like playing it on loop. You know what I mean? And that's when I think I was just like, I need a break. And I took a break. And when I came back, it was like, everybody was like, it seemed like everybody somehow like got together and was like, do not piss her off again. I don't know. Everyone was just so like cool. Yeah. Actually, does anybody watch Reporter Room in here? Because she said something about zip ties today. Oh, maybe he is the guy from the Hunger Games. Oh my gosh, maybe he is. Let me look him up now because I thought that was his name. It is the guy from the Hunger Games. I think this is what this is. Let me see. No, Game of Thrones. I was gonna say that didn't really look right at first. Yeah, that's Game of Thrones. Okay, maybe that's not who I'm thinking of. But I think his name is Snow. Huh. That's kind of funny. Close enough, guys. Actually, let me pin this guy's page. Let me go back. Wow. His first video got 1.5K views. That's what my videos do about. And then his next video, 4K views. I hate life. And since I've come on today, he like at 9:10, like right before I came on, he's went up like 100 subscribers since when I first got on his page. It was like earlier, probably about, I don't know, 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock. He's went up. I'm just going to tell you guys, because this is crazy how fast a channel can grow. 236 subscribers. That's usually what I get per week. He got that in hours. Hours. Like, and he doxed himself. Did anyone comment on these? Actually, hold on a second. Who are the people that are commenting? Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's look at this. Oh, it's even better. The comment section. I never look at the comments. I never think to. Nika's Nerio. Okay. Thank you for the shout out. We are here for truth and to ensure that Bryan's constitutional rights are not withheld and stomped all over. That's Ann Taylor's job. Unfortunately, you're right. Bias and brainwashing are very common from one veteran to another. Sunshine Dragonfly. Okay, we don't need to say their names, but thank you for coming out and being there to help give Bryan a voice. Why has this not gone viral? Y'all, I'm making a Bryan Kohberger video tomorrow. I know Bryan Kohberger right here on my cell phone. I might do it tonight. Might post it over there on TikTok and just see what happens. I mean, it's not hurting anything, is it? It's not hurting. It wouldn't be. I mean, it would be an insensitive, like this guy's being. But I mean, there's exactly, baby girl. There's no facts. There's nothing, but people are believing it. So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to start doing this stuff just like them. I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to copy and paste their behavior. I'm just kidding with you guys. I would never do that. But I would say that I knew Bryan Kohberger just as a social experiment for 24 hours. This is crazy. Like all I have to say is, be scared of me. I'm taking up for Bryan Kohberger. He's an innocent man. If you knew him, you like him. I would know because I'm an Aries. That's all I have to say. That's all we heard. Thank you for being a voice for Bryan. Okay, another one. I'm so grateful that Bryan has you for a friend because you are a true friend who's standing by him without question. I'm sure Mr. and Mrs. Kohberger are grateful to you also. Rose, honey. Finally, a friend speaks out. I'm a confrontational Aries too, and I refuse to stand by and watch prosecutorial misconduct frame another innocent person. These guilters and prosecution are soulless demons. Patty Cakes, I hope nothing ever happens to your child or your dog there by somebody else. Because the prosecution are soulless demons. You know, I am ready to go march and protest for Bryan outside the courthouse. Who be going with you? Have you communicated with him to let him know we have his back and are fighting for him? I hope so, because I can't imagine what he is going through. Sickening. I pray he stays strong. I wish someone would start a GoFundMe for his parents. Please let him know he's not alone. His parents were offered $1 million Peacock deal, so they're good. Thank you, William, for speaking up. I truly hope you get your friend back. Unfiltered Lucky belongs on that list. Okay, then there's the reply. So I second, I third. He does. There needs to be a collaboration with all of them together. He has a list, and together, maybe finally the reality of this case will break free. Bryan needs a real chance. They have given him every opportunity. If he was innocent, what were you doing that night, Kohberger? I mean, we're waiting. We've been waiting. Thank you for your service. I've always believed Bryan was innocent. Thank you for speaking out for him. We need to out the corruption of the police and ignorance of these guilters. I hope you never need the police. Thank you for your service. My husband is a USMC veteran. Okay, thank you for his service. Thank you for speaking out for Bryan. Please contact Ann Taylor to testify as Bryan's character witness. Her email is on all of the court documents. Massive 2. They need someone to speak up. Thanks. No one's going to speak up for Bryan's character witness as a character witness. Your voice is beginning to be heard. Keep going. Thank you for speaking out for Bryan. Oh my God. Thank you, William, for speaking on behalf of Bryan. I so wish that others who really know Bryan would do the same. I 100% believe in Bryan's innocence. This is going on. In this case, the character assassination waged against an innocent young man is illegal. Should be illegal. Please continue to speak and encourage others to do the same. That laugh was so honest. He says, fucking way Bryan could do this. Okay, you mean no effing way, you mean? That's the gut feeling I've had since his arrest, especially after seeing the body cam footage of him. What, the body cam footage from the freaking traffic stop? Wow, you are... These women in the 70s, they wouldn't be on the internet. They'd be at the courthouse looking at him, like Ted Bundy. I don't know BK, but I'm 100% with you. Anyone actually invested in this case, doing their own research, reading the docs word for word, I do that, knows shit's not adding up. No, it is adding up. What's not adding up? I mean, if anyone knows what they're talking about, let me know. Aries here. Thank you for your service and speaking out. My husband is a veteran, also submariner. What does that have to do with anything? Like, seriously. Bless you and your service. Like, okay, we got it. We got it. You're right. We're a small group of people who know spelled bullshit with a C. Like, I mean, just like to be like, I mean, come on, be an adult. We can all spell right. If we're going to say the word, spell it right. When we see it, keep making videos. This is great. Thank you. Well, this is so great. I mean, y'all, if you guys do not leave this live tonight and come straight into the comment section and leave me a beautiful comment so that my video goes viral, like, or not viral because this didn't go viral, but you know what I mean, like gets the views, then we gonna have problems because these are like, I'm still going through the comments. How does this not get spread further? I believe you. Thank you. By that's the same person. Thank you for your service. First of all, thank you so much for your service. Okay, I'm not reading that anymore. Also, thank you for making this video and confirming what I believed from the beginning. I wish there was a way to tell Bryan that there are people out here who support him and believe he's innocent. I think Anne could tell him that. You are 100% about the creators and the G family. I have a family member murdered, and this family, they are puppets. They don't need to be acting like shit bums. What the hell is a shit bum? What's a shit bum? And sheep following. What's a shit bum? Like, I mean, seriously, serious question. We got serious questions over here. Oh, an unclean or otherwise undesirable person. I didn't need to know that. Those that believe in his innocence are the ones that have critical minds, not just trying to make a fast buck. Thanks for your service. No, the people that are out here telling you the truth are the ones that don't want to make a fast buck. The Erica is your name? The first person to stand by him that I've seen. No NBC, no fanfare, just real. I like it. Oh my gosh. Finally, the people who spoke up first couldn't say anything really negative, just that he was a little strange and awkward. No, they really did. So it doesn't mean he did something like this. Leave it to someone that's dealt with enough small town bullshit and want to explore the world to call it like it is. Bryan has a true friend in you. Oh my God. Are you hoping that, like, if you, I don't know what, I mean, I guess he's hoping to build a channel, but that's exactly what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, I can't read through all these. They're just getting me sick. Oh, thank you. I'm here from Jules with True Crime Reactions. I sub to you. She was smiling hardcore. Like, that woman is usually angry at the world. She's been angry at the world for like 2 years that I've seen her on the platform. Like, I haven't watched her in 2 years, and I went back today and I was like, she's still angry. She's still so angry. Like, she big mad. She's big mad. But when this guy came up today, woohoo, it would have been like you putting like, I'm trying to think of somebody really, really hot. But I feel like I'm so old I can't. I just keep thinking of Vince. I'm such that's a cute thing though. But you know what I mean? Like, you would have thought like the most handsomest guy had just walked in the room. Like really. She was just, I believe him. I thought you. But she did say that she's not good at picking men or something. So that could be it too. So I like how they say that though. Those little disclaimers, like harsh. Well, sometimes, I might have got it wrong. I don't know. Okay. So when they get it wrong, they can say that. Bravery and excellent analysis. What was the analysis? Did we miss something? Did I miss something? I'm just like, whoa. Okay. Keep that energy. Your realness? This guy is like not real. He's lying to y'all. Just like this yoga queen's lying about her freaking AI picture. Based on the severe lack of evidence that he's innocent, but no one's going to listen to me. As soon as who actually knows Bryan, though, you do have the ability to change the narrative. Okay, so if Bryan didn't do this, who did? And they didn't decide to kill again? I got questions myself. You're awesome. Can you please make another video and put these incel rumors to rest? I don't believe this at all. What? Oh my God. Even Dago is in on this. Dago sent me. Thank you. I totally believe BK is in. Oh my gosh. You guys are just, wow. Y'all are just trying to make a lot of money, aren't you? Like, I know I talk about this case every night. We talk about it all the time. My views, I'm telling y'all, are not paying the bills at all. So when I say I come on here and I talk to you guys because I genuinely want to talk to y'all, I do. I do. Because I don't like, I mean, okay, there's a difference. Okay. I don't want to sound like cocky. This isn't cockiness because this is I do need this. But I don't need YouTube as much as I think, like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need it. Like, I could step away and be financially like fine. I come on here and I do this because, one, I do like the extra income that it provides me. It's going to help me be able to get dental work done. That is very needed. And it's a health thing. And it's just, that's me. I don't collect on Social Security or anything like that. I didn't get a lump sum of money after my car accident. I got $2,600. If you didn't hear me right, I'll tell you again. I lost my eye and half of my body for $2,600. Don't ever settle, is what I'm going to tell you. Because that's what I told my sister-in-law earlier. I would have known then what I know now. But yeah. So people like this just really put a fire under my butt. Because I've been through a lot and I could walk away from this and be like, okay, this is just stupid, but I'm not going to. I'm just not. Thank you. I think he's being paid off too. Who's being paid off? Thank you. I think he is being paid off too. Okay. Where the hell is this? This gotta be like a small little town. I've never heard of it before. Oh yeah, it is 27,000 people. Okay, I was like, who? This lady's like, I'm from Moorville. I watch and follow harsh reality. Open-minded. He is not open-minded. Go tell him that you think Bryan Kohberger is guilty. I bet you money. He'd be blocking you. I would love to see Steve G, which he didn't spell that right, or they didn't, come up here and say half the shit he has to say about Bryan to you. Well, he's not live, so he's saying it, on a pre-recorded. He wouldn't. I want to see this guy live. His channel would be taken down so fast because he would end up saying something stupid. People wouldn't be so angry with Steve if he was angry at the right people. But Bryan, no way he did this. People are so gullible that they will believe anything they will be told. Just like he's not guilty. Pretty sad for these type of people. Clearly don't have a brain cell in them to think for themselves. Okay, you spelled that wrong. It's selves. I feel for Bryan's family. They will be beside themselves. Okay, what are you doing? Anyways, keep making videos that will try and help spread the word. Effing drunk parrot. Exactly. Like, what? The dude is incapable of doing this, and people saying he did it, not even saying allegedly, is messed up. Well, the people that are saying that he didn't do this are messed up. You're literally saying he didn't do this, and you don't even know all the facts, just like none of us do. But based off of the facts, this is not my opinion, based on the facts and all those zeros behind that freaking number in the DNA says that Bryan Kohberger was in that house that night, that those kids were killed. And it says nobody else was in there, nobody else but him with a weapon. The sheath is under Maddie Mogan's body, for God's sakes. I mean, seriously. Like, really? Wow. The whole story is ridiculous. This is not a story. This is somebody's life. But okay, Tracy. They could have made up a believable story, picked a scapegoat that fit the bill, or to fit the bill, what do you mean? No one would have picked a PhD student. If they wanted to frame somebody, they would have put a lot more DNA up in that house. I was going to say done the investigation properly, but this crime is part of the public eye. Bryan wouldn't be in jail, and the students would be alive if Moscow wasn't run by a bunch of criminals. They haven't had a murder there in like 10 years before this. Okay. When Bryan is exonerated, don't use his words. I hope, and go look it up. And he's interested in cleaning up the corruption up there. What? They wouldn't even give him a job before his arrest. Do you think they're going to give him a job cleaning up the corruption after his arrest? When Bryan is exonerated, I hope he's interested in cleaning up the corruption up there. I'm 60. You need to get off the internet, lady. And I'm not saying that because you're 60. I'm just saying you need to get off the internet. And that area with all the criminal goings-ons was like that before I was born. My parents met in college in Moscow. Oh, your parents met in college in Moscow, so you know all about it. How did you know him? This doesn't say much. Thank you. No thanks. Oh, actually, that's, that is the best comment yet. MVP goes to you. How do you even know, Bryan? Oh, these are getting good. Thanks for the laugh. Oh, they're getting better. This dude's hot. No, he's not. That dude is, if anybody thinks that guy is attractive, y'all need some help. Dude, your friend did this. Oh, look at that. There you are. You, my friend, presented the biggest load of crap seen on YouTube. Come on, tell us. Are you following in his footsteps? Because I mean, he's so not. I'm just saying. I'm sorry that made me laugh. I didn't mean to. I don't know what that name is, but that's funny. He knows Bryan better than you do. Go take several seats, because you know. Why do you say you're in the Poconos? You said in your other video you're in Mill Hall. That's not even close to the Poconos. Oh, Ryan Thomas, I love me a sleuth. I was going to go back there actually and do that, but I don't even have to now. Wow. Because he said his full address. So in the first video, he did say he's from the Poconos, where Bryan Kohberger's from. Let's see how far Mill Hall is. Okay, maps. Let's see. That's pretty funny. Mill Hall. I'm almost here. I could just yell. Wish she was. I have a finger, or I have like a hair on my hand. Okay. I spelled it wrong. Pocono Mountains. Actually, we're not going to put, well, we could put that. And 2 hours and 29 minutes. You kidding me? He got cocky. He got cocky with that big man attitude, you know? Yeah. Thank you, standing shoulder to. I mean, like, personally, this guy gives me the willies. The way he talks to people, the way he talks, like, I mean, no. Dude, your friend did this. And again, the same person did it. They said it again. This ain't a movie, lady. Oh my gosh, thank you for not being afraid to tell your side of this, like your story. Like, what is up with people? I think this is the one that we're actually on. Yeah, it was. How many comments do you have on that video? He has 424 likes. Hit the like button, everybody in this place. We got 182 people in here. There better be 182 likes on this calendar. There's 134. I'll take it. Thank you guys. I'm not picky over here. So he had 137 comments we went through. I was about to say, damn, that was a lot of comments. So then his new video that has even more views, 200 since we stopped, last counted, 403 comments. No. And why is this Nika's lady like all up in his comment section? Pin Dizzy, oh man, what happened to you? I am sorry for your friend. If you happen to communicate with him, send him our love and prayers from my 10,000 subscribers and I. Honey, Nika. Unless the only case you've covered is Idaho, your whole subscriber count is not Idaho, right? So they're not all going to be like, yeah, we love Bryan Kohberger. They're going to be like, nah, don't put me on that list. I'm just looking at this. I'm just being nosy. Yeah, well. Yep. Well, okay, yeah, that makes sense then. That makes sense. That makes sense. Go back. Okay, go all the way back. Oh, wait, shoot. I lost you guys. I like hit the corner. Okay. Yeah, that. Oopsie. Whoa, I about just exit out of the StreamYard. Wow. Oh, that's a lot. That's just too much. How do I get back to? Oh, there it is. I'm just going to I'll have me on the screen. I'll just kind of go through these, but shut the front door. Bless, bro. I'm an autistic, stargazing nerd too, and a vegetarian. No one that knows me would ever believe it either. I don't know, Davey. I think I would. See his. Okay. He's just talking about the end of the world and his stuff. So that's not, I'm from Pennsylvania too, Bucks County. Oh my God, get out of here. So am I. That's where I was born. Okay. As I think I'm older than her, I would say. I think she used to be in our chat, actually. I'm pretty sure she did. Anyway, I'm older than her, I can tell. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm going to speak for Bucks County and say, you need to move out of the county. Oh, real harsh. 10 hours ago, covering your videos tomorrow, and we'll share links to your channel and direct the community to you. So if you have anything to say, please share what you have to share. Oh my God, because Harsh needs content. Like what's new? Yay. Thank you, Harsh. Can we please get this guy on the show, Harsh? I can't take it. I'm dying. Harsh, you're the most embarrassing grifter I've seen. Believing some random dude and ignoring all the evidence. I actually thought you had some common sense before. You're shameless. Ain't that the truth? Okay, I'm not gonna read all these. I'm just gonna see if there's anybody that's a creator in here. Crime of the True Crime. I don't know who that is. Thanks for sticking up for Bryan. This is just craziness. This is craziness. Bubbly Waters. I know he's a big putting misinformation out, disinformation. Why does this person just keep commenting? Like no one's commenting back to them, but they'll just comment again. That must be kind of sad. Okay, there's so many here. Like, oh, this guy I had to delete off my page. Attaboy, great video, brother. This guy was like, literally, he was spamming my comment section, like bad. Like, and it wasn't bad comments he was leaving. He was just like, you don't know what you're talking about, or that's not true, or this isn't. And I'm like, yeah, it is. I read it right off the damn document. Like, when we cover documents on this channel, I don't hide anything from you guys. Like, right? I don't hide the document. Y'all see everything that I see. We read it together, right? If I have questions, I tell you, I go to my lawyer friend, Google, if we can't figure it out together, right? But normally we could figure it out. We usually have somebody, in the chat that can like kind of, help us out, or we'll get it figured out. But to go live every day and just like make up total bull crap it's just disgusting. It really is. I mean, and then you have this. I actually wanted to start off the live with this, but we'll end the live with this because this is really important. This is what we are actually here for. We're here for the victims, and we're here for their families. No matter if Bryan did this or Joe Blow around the block, down the corner, 3 streets over, right? I'm just saying, we are here for the victims. I don't think that that's what happened. I think that, they're going in the direction they need to. And I also feel like if the Moscow police wanted to like frame somebody, I mean, everyone talks about how stupid Moscow police is, right? But they're smart enough to frame somebody. Not only Moscow, but the Idaho State, the Idaho Crime Lab, the FBI, the Secret Service was involved. All of these entities, marshals, Pennsylvania police, their SWAT team, all of these entities came together to frame Bryan Kohberger. But they're dumb. You know what I mean? You can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways. And hey, Trips, I meant to say hi to you when you came in. And I didn't know you were a dad the other day when you said thanks for letting me know. I was like, oh, like that's exciting. Because I don't ever know about the guys. I haven't, Austin. I might have to go look. I can't believe people paid for harsh reality to come to the United States. And he really thinks he's going to get a spot in that courthouse. Man. So it says, this is from Christy. In this picture here, there's some pictures of, the girls and stuff. But it says, the last time they had posted, it was June 8th. So it was Kaylee's birthday. And they posted this earlier, I think, in the day. Or no, this was at night. So this was actually, somebody posted this. They posted their swimming pool right here at 4:01 p.m. on the 8th. And it says, it's the most beautiful day of the year, Kaylee J Day. So this is the post she posted. And if people talk bad about this family and they read, I'm telling you, they have some, those are the soulless demons out there. To go after a victim's family is despicable. And it's like, it's so gross, especially to do it for money. That's what they're doing this for. They're doing this for cash, for money. If I was Steve, I'd be a little pissed too. If I was Steve, I'm gonna say, if I was Steve, I'd make sure harsh reality wasn't anywhere near where I could see him. Nowhere near me. Because I would pick up a charge. I would. Point blank, period. Yep. I got my dad's fire in me, and I would have to. It would be at the end, of course. It'd be at the end. I would make sure I went and saw the trial. Wouldn't do that to my daughter. That happened. But if it did, I have my dad's fire in me, and I feel like I could feel him right now from the heavens above going, I would kill him. I would absolutely kill him. And that's what my dad, I'm sorry, my dad would say that. Actually, I'm not sorry, because my dad was awesome. You have 4 kids. Oh, your youngest has only 4 more years. Oh, till she's 18. Oh, well, cherish them while you can, if she'll let you. I remember when I was 14, I knew everything. I'm still like that. Okay. So it says, hello, friends. I have not posted in a while, so I wanted to give you all an update. On June 5th, my mom had a surgery after falling down some stairs. Then came June 8th, which all of you know was Kaylee's 24th birthday, and it hit me hard. On June 9th, Olivia and the kids flew up from Southern California. On June 12th, my sister, Tammy Butts, had a surgery that had been scheduled for some time. While Olivia and the babies were here, we decided to unplug during her stay and just enjoy our time together. It was so nice to see my grandbabies and love on them. We are all exhausted, waiting for trial and, of course, the hearing coming on Wednesday. The weight of all of this is definitely taking a toll on me. I feel like I'm being crushed, literally. My head is constantly spinning out of control. I miss Kaylee so much. I cry when I look at pictures and videos of her. I tell myself, you can do this. Don't give up. This will all be over soon. But can I do this? Will this ever be over? I'm feeling like waving the white flag. My mom comes home from short-term care on Wednesday. She won't be able to walk for at least 6 more weeks, and full recovery is 4 months. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's so sad. Trial is like 2 months away. Right now, we are in an uphill battle as we try to prepare for trial. We need our Goncalves army of love more than ever. Please pray for us. I could barely read that. Right, Trips? They could be. They should get a show together. I mean, I'm saying it says something about your channel if you have JB Gunner coming on it. Not gonna say I'm sorry. Not gonna do it. I've seen him on panels. I see how he treats women on panels. I've seen how he treats his own wife while live. He beat the shit out of her. I am cool. We all know about it too. All the creators know about it, and he be putting him up on his platform of 102,000 subscribers. Shame on you, Harsh. Shame on you. Shame on all these people. Like, let's look at these. Let me actually go over to here. Let me put up the picture of, let's put a picture of the victims. Like, I mean, seriously, this is who we should be here for. And this is what we should be talking about. We should be talking about Kaylee, Xana, Ethan, and Maddie. And I'm going to tell you, if it kills me doing it, we will not ever forget the victims on this channel. We are not going to be one of them channels that forgets the victims' names in a couple of years because we are so focused on Bryan Kohberger and his appeals or whatever, you know, because that's what happens. It seems like with every case, but this case, it seems like it switches from the victim to the murder suspect, right? Like, I'm just gonna and Letitia Stauk's case, right? When she went to trial and everything, it wasn't the Gannon Stauk case anymore. It was Letitia Stauk trial, you know, and it was all about her, and that's what she wanted. And that's why I never talked about her after the trial ever again. And I never will. Like, I'll never have a live over her. I'll never go to another live that they talk about her in. I mean, that woman is dead to me. Dead to me, I tell you. Okay. I think I got it all out of my system. JB Gunner did. I wonder where that video is. Do I have that still? I know it's somewhere. I am heated tonight. I really am. I got my old spark back, you know. I got my old spark. It's all coming back, Ashley. Uh-oh. Ashley's probably like, I'm out of here. Ashley's probably like, Dawn, you're stressing me out again. But sometimes, this is me unplugging. No. But no, unplugging is healthy. I think that was so good of Olivia to come right up. I think she knew, like, she probably talked to her mom and she probably noticed in her voice it wasn't okay, even if she was saying she was okay. And she probably flew up with the girls to make sure that, you know, she could love on her grandbabies. So yeah, and if anyone knows of any videos, if you watch a video or if you like come across the video and even in the title, you're questioning it. You're like, that doesn't seem like it's true. Don't you watch it. You just send it right over to me and I'll do the watching for us. That way we're not giving a bunch of views to people that are going nuts. So, and we'll all watch it together. I'm just kidding. I don't care where you watch it. But, I think that some of these creators, they really are out of control. And I didn't realize they were still like wild and out like they were. Like, someone needs to get some of these people need a vacation. Thanks, Felicia. Yeah, it is. It's, yeah. Never stimulated. What do you mean? Man, that felt good to get it out of my system a little bit. Wow. Did that feel good? Well, I did want to start, doing videos, not like, I'm going to do the debunking over here because I don't care about that. But I want to do something like videos that are, I'm trying to think, for the other channel. I want to do, I don't know, celebrity gossip or something. Because that kind of, makes me spicy and fiery too. Right. Well, on my other channel trips, my thing used to be, what was it? Was it stay spicy or something I used to say? It was something like that. It was cute. And I was like, oh man, that would be that's like a cute little thing. And I was going to make little peppers for you guys, as your badges. So I need to do that. I thought that was a cute idea. Because it's going to be, and even if it's a live vlog tape channel, whatever we do over there. Yeah. Apparently they do, if they're telling other people they need to get laid. If you're a grown-ass man telling another grown-ass man he needs to get laid, that says a lot about yourself, buddy. And I hope you see this video. I pray someone sends this to you. You see it somehow. A carrier pigeon brings it to your doorstep and just drops it off at 1117 blah 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 Pennsylvania. Because I just want you to know, you got a lot. What you doing over there? What are you doing over there? What you doing? What's Bryan's middle name? And don't look it up. What's Bryan's middle name? I would love to have him on the panel. I would have so many questions. I'd be like a Detective John. I saw someone in here earlier talking about him. I meant to look at that comment. Good golly, that guy was another. He was more on the guiltier, he was guiltier side, but he was. I saw a video of him earlier, and I thought he was talking about me at first. It was funny. It was he said something like, "Well, I was going to let her," and I was like, "Is he going to talk about me?" But he wasn't. Have a good night, everybody. So I'm going to jump off of here. There's something I was going to tell you guys. I can't remember. Oh, Ladybug will appreciate this. Let me show you guys something really quick. And now Ladybug's going to know. She's going to be like, what could it be that I would appreciate? Let's see. I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I told her, congratulations. I said, congratulations, mama, today. I'm a grandmom, I guess. We've taken on these birds. So we're not bird people. I never was a bird person. I guess I had a bird when I was younger, but I'm not outdoor bird people, right? But we've had a flock of, two pigeons, a man and a woman, and they've mated 3. This is their 3rd time up on our blinds. They made a nest. They do what they do. And I'm like, okay, well, that's what they do. They're going to have it. It's not ours anymore. But look what I found today on the ground. Oh, you can't really see that. Let's see. There we go. Don't worry about my carpet. It's a little furry. But look, it's a little egg. Mama had the baby. I'm a bird granny. Yeah. Outdoor bird people. I was never an outdoor bird. My grandparents used to talk about birds. I'm like, they're so old. Now look at me. So yeah, there's an egg. That's all I want to say. I know it is. I know, Ash. I don't want to be older though. I thought I was 38 earlier, and I was like, you're 39, girl. Yeah, it was hatched. And I was so sad that Vincent wasn't here because he always looks at them those are his birds. He knows where they go and he knows all of it. He watches them. I just think it's funny. Yeah, Warren, he's not getting in that courtroom. Yeah, that's a hatchling. Yeah, I had a bird. Yeah. It's a parrot. I almost said a parrot. What are they? What do I have again? Not a, oh my God, what are they? I bet Ladybug will know. What are those birds? Now I can't think of what they are. Oh my gosh. Name me some birds. I can't think. Pigeon. Ashley got it. As soon as I looked at that chat, I saw it. Yeah, pigeon. I was like I want to say parrot. Pigeon. Yeah, they're pigeons. One has little dots on it, so we know like she's the mama, and then the dad doesn't. But the baby comes. The mom and dad will have the baby go up there and sit on the nest. I've never heard of that. I didn't know they did that, but they do. House sparrows. Oh, hummingbirds. We have hummingbirds here, but I never get to see them. They're all over the place. I make the bird food for them. Caw, yeah. I said parrot. It's probably because because of drunk turkey. Everyone called him drunk parrot today. That's probably why I have parrot on the brain. Plus, we were talking about parrots last night. Drunk parrot. I would change my name to that for a day. Actually, I'd get a T-shirt that says that. He should. We might have to send him one. One for the baby too. So he can have a drunk parrot baby shirt. Now tell me his little girl would not look cute in that. I think she would, with little aviators. I'm on something here. I'll make me one too. And I'll put like drunk parrot fan or something. I'll get a bird bath. I should. I want to get one of those bird feeders where they go up to the window and they like kind of go in, looks like. Yeah, we don't have sparrows, I don't think here. I don't think we do. I don't know. We have these really big, weird, long-necked birds. Oh my God. They're terrifying. I don't remember what they're called, but I told my brother, I said, oh my God, I saw this bird. It's terrifying. It was holding a goldfish out of its mouth. I swear the goldfish was as big as the beak. I don't know where he found this goldfish. I don't want to know. My brother's like, oh yeah, that's a blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, how do you know? He goes hunting and stuff though. Yeah, the TikTok window bird feeders. Yeah, they have them at Target. They have the viewing ones. That's what we want because we have a balcony, and I think they would like come up to it. Oh, they freak me out a little bit. Yeah, they just sit up there. They think that like they're cool with us. Like they're cool with us walking back there. Like Vincent will straight walk up to like the nest and be like looking and like, you know what I mean? If like, he'll stay like away, but like he'll look up and like the bird is cool. I'll have to check out your eagles. I'll be watching them and then I'll never come live. Trips. That's probably a good thing, to be blocked, Some chats is just better. I did the 3 dots and then was like, do not recommend this channel to like a lot of creators. And then I just stopped watching creators. So after, a period of time, they just stopped coming up on my For You page. And then now it's like Idaho 4. I'm like, whoa, we're watching a lot. So I'm just I'll just put my headphones in when I'm at the pool and listen to some stuff. And then if I hear anything crazy, I'll let you know. If you guys see anything and you're like, this is crazy, I don't know if this is true, bring it to me. Like, we'll figure it out together. Like, there are no dumb questions, right? There's no dumb questions because a lot of this stuff, there have been manipulated video in this case. That's been proven. There has been manipulated audio. There have been people that have been blamed that have nothing to do with this case. There have been people that, this case has seen its fair share. And there's stuff that I still have questions about and that I second guess. Like, did I read that in a document? Did I not? That's why if I don't know for sure, I tell you guys that, or I tell you, hey, like, or I just don't say it at all. Yeah. There's clearly dumb videos though. You're right. Not if you bring them over here though. We'll make sure that you're not seen as dumb. Like, you don't feel dumb, That's the fake friend, Bryan. Wow. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Felicia, that's funny. Okay, now I'm reading the chat. Oh, I wanted to, Tom. I wanted to get them. I was like, can we get like an outdoor bird feeder or like a bird cam? Like, I'm ready. If they're going to be here all year, we're definitely doing it. If this ain't just like a summer thing and then they summer breeze and they fly away, we're going to make a We're gonna make a killing off them birds. I'm gonna have a bird channel. That'd be funny. Come to my true crime channel. Come to my bird channel. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate it. We've been doing some long lives, but it's because you guys are so special. It's because you guys sit here and hang out with me. But thank you for being here tonight. Thanks for talking to me at the end of the live. Is there anything else? Oh, I did post the video. If you guys didn't see it, of my fingernails, your girl does not look like she did anything. I mean, you can clearly tell they were done because, I mean, obviously they're down to like, where they need to be. But I'm thinking they're almost like the same exact color as last time. So I'm really glad that I did the purple hearts. Like I didn't just like leave because I knew as soon as he painted that pinky, I was like, this is too pink. I picked out the wrong color or something, like I think it was my eyes. So, because I wanted to do the lightest purple, like I really wanted to do that. So I'm going to do that in August because July I'll do something for Xana. And then in October, we'll do something for Ethan. So we'll do yellow and white maybe again. That's what we did last time. We did all yellow. And then I think this finger was white for like the tulips and the purity and stuff. So I thought that was a good idea. But if you haven't seen it, you'll be able to see my nails since I can't really show you on the camera because they won't like focus in on this little guy. Like it just looks like I got like something weird on it. But you can see the hearts. And if you think about it, I thought about it like this. Like it's Kaylee and Maddie's favorite colors. And there's 2 hearts. So it's like, best friends. Like I didn't choose that. The guy did that. Like I was just like, put a heart there. And he put 2. And then on this hand, there's 2. So if you really think about it, you could put them together and there could be 4 hearts for each victim. So I don't know. It all kind of works out. But thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Thanks, Ashley. Vincent today, Vincent was like, you are way too dark. Hey, is she? Ashley, I don't use self tanner. Been outside. This is what it's called. Going outside too much. Your girl is dark. Like this is like, I mean, this ain't filterized. I'm like super, super dinking dark, super stinking dark. Like Vincent today, I gave him a kiss. He was like, he's like, I just kissed another woman. I was like, shut up. I get really, really dark in the summer. Like and I only sit out for like a couple hours, each time. I just use that. It's called Maui Babe. You put it on for like 30 minutes to an hour. I get in the pool after I'm done. After I put it on, I wash my hands in the pool water or whatever. It's just like tanning lotion. And I don't want it to like make my hands stain because sometimes it says it can stain. I've never been stained by it, but I'll rinse off in about an hour. And then if I'm feeling really good about it and I'm not feeling burnt, by that time I'm usually feeling pretty burnt, I'll put like another layer on. And then I put, of course, sunscreen on before that. So, and you have to have good sunscreen. I use Sun Bum. It's supposed to help not get your extensions all wet or discolored. And one more thing, I got in the pool today and I swam. Oh, see, you got the Cherokee. People think that, like, they used to ask my dad because I get dark like my dad, and they used to ask him, like, Kenny, like, are you Indian? Because his arm would be like pasty white where his shirt was. Yeah, it was. But if I do tan, if you use tanning like, what's it called? Self tanner. I use that tanologist. Yeah, that's what I use. Tanology or tanologist or whatever it's called. Yeah. But make sure you go back and check it out. I got fired up tonight. It was a fiery live. It was like back like a year or 2 ago. Back before, I guess I calmed down a little bit, but yeah. You have to go back and watch it. Bryan Kohberger has a friend that's come out on the platform and he said nothing about Bryan. You have to watch the videos. You're going to laugh your butt off. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I'll be back on tomorrow, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I may come on earlier in the day. I get bored in the afternoons. I'm always afraid it's going to like mess up my algorithm, but I might try it and just come on and see what you guys are doing. And if there's any news out there, I'll let you guys know. I know that there was some new documents that came out tonight over Idaho 4. They're all just sealing everything up. It's just an order to seal, and then the sealing, order to seal, sealing. So we'll go over them tomorrow night, but there wasn't anything in there that was like groundbreaking or anything. It's just, they're just sealing everything up. But thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. And if I don't, have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye, guys.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now.